Failure to feed, failure to fire, one-handed. That's what we're going to talk about next, and we're going to go through the whole series of groundwork in regards to it. All right, failure to feed, failure to fire. Once we get that click, then the next thing that we're going to end up looking for is a hard point. Now we can come off the leg right here, and remember, try to be flat as much as you can, okay? Meaning I don't want to spike the corner of my magnet. I want to try to keep this as flat as possible. Or I can come off the holster, I come off the belt right here. This is how much room I have. And then of course the next thing is going to be, let's get one chambered, come back off, and then I'm up and I'm shooting. Reaction hand side, tap, rack. When we're looking at cycling the gun in a slide forward position, vice the slide is locked back like this, and we only have to catch just a little bit in order to cycle the gun and get one in the chamber, there's a real big difference there. So when you're having to pull across that whole spring, it's going to be a lot more challenging. And now we're looking at that worst case scenario, which is we're in straight and or one of the urban prones. So with that said, as we kind of continue down this, we are of the understanding that we're doing it not in a hammer back. That does take a little bit of tension off the spring system, but we're in a hammer forward situation. Now for most of the Glocks or the M&Ps or anything like that, you're not really pulling too much more than what you would normally be pulling against anyways. But on this, you'll definitely notice. So let's check that out and let's run through what we're gonna end up doing on the ground. Just remember, when we're talking about now tapping that magazine, if we can get over into an urban prone position, awesome. If we can get to our back, even better. Then we have our normal things that we can utilize to set this magazine. If this was sand in front of me, we're obviously going to have a huge issue here. Can you pull something out, put it down, and then be able to stomp on it? Is there something that you can do to mitigate that that mag well from just digging into the sand and going straight in? And remember, in most urban environments that most people face, you're going to be fine. There's sidewalks, there's parking places, there's vehicles, there's cars, there's shelves, you name it, it's there in a city environment, trees, whatever it is. If I have to go across the side of a tree, obviously your sanding environments, if a shootout happens while you're at the beach, yeah, that's going to be a little problematic for you. So again, just some other things to consider, and all we're going to do is utilize the ground.